name's Tom. I'm 24 years old and I've just completed the Thrive program. Before I began the Thrive program, I was struggling for a right number of years with anxiety and depression, on and off for a couple of years. And it really affected me whenever I live in Australia, and my parents used to live here with me, and whenever they left and I continued on to finish my uni degree, it really, everything that could have gone wrong at that time kind of did. And I got into like kind of a bad spin, and that kind of characterized the next couple of years for me. I did try to get help during this time. I went on antidepressants for about a year and 4 months. I didn't really solve anything. You know, it does, using antidepressants really made me feel, you know, happy and content with what I had, but it didn't actually solve what was causing me to feel that way, which was just myself, which I later learned in the Thrive program. So yeah, I was really struggling with university and just motivation really, and just really took my eye off the ball. And yeah, just couldn't achieve the kind of grades that I wanted to achieve. But then again, that was just the perfectionist in me coming out, which again, I learned in the Thrive program is an unhelpful thinking style that a lot of people think like. And it's possible to, you know, retrain yourself to think differently, which is very much what happened. So by the time I came to the Thrive program, you know, I tried counseling, I tried, you know, going on pills and a couple of other treatments, but none of them were working for me. And within the first session with Stevie, I learned that the past was just not very important in my future, which is completely just flies in the face of everything that counselors had told me, because, you know, you sit there and you tell them your problems and anything that's gone wrong in your life. So to learn that was really quite empowering, because, you know, it meant that I could move on. And over the next couple of weeks, you know, we worked on self-esteem, really just learning how to enjoy things, to see the positive in things, and another big thing, to learn how, you know, self-critical I could be. I'm sure a lot of other people out there are like this, but, you know, I could never celebrate anything. Like I would always be focusing on what I could have done better, instead of actually, you know, feeling good about myself at the time, which, you know, if you go your whole life thinking like that, you're not going to find yourself being very happy, because, you know, it's important to celebrate, you know, and be good to yourself. So I learned that the internal dialogue that you have with yourself is really important. And I also learned that the words that I was saying to myself were very mean, especially compared to how I would get on with other people. So essentially, I just learned to become my own best friend. And in no small thanks to Stevie, you know, he was really good with me during this program, because I was only there for the first 3 sessions in person. The rest of the time we FaceTimed, with me being in Australia and him being in Portadown. And yeah, I was really grateful that I got the opportunity to do that with him, because I didn't think that I'd be able to. So yeah, in short, I feel really peaceful. I think that's the word that I'm using to describe myself, mostly, just because where my mind at rest would have just been absolutely buzzing with things before, you know, like good thoughts and bad thoughts. I just feel really, you know, focused, and I feel powerful. I feel like I can, you know, I can do things and finish my degree and get out into the real world. And yeah, I'm just really grateful for what the Thrive program has taught me.